Top 10 cards sold for last week. I always love looking at these articles because it definitely gives more of an insight into the window of popular picks for the week and some of the reasons why people think that these went. So let's dig on into this, shall we? Make sure you guys smash it, love the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out more awesome content. So top 10 best-selling cards in wake of the first remote duel YCS. Alright, so it's always very interesting to see how the market impacts things, anticipation, and overall future impact of things here. So guys, you remember PAX's winning deck list was Praying Kids this past weekend, and of course, you know, all the fun, fancy stuff for Dama coming out here. Next week, we'll get the chance to see where the market settles here. So number 10 here is ParallelExceed. All right, so keep in mind that most of the reason why players are looking at this is right now because of Praying Kids, just for the Dweller extension play that Pack was kind of showcasing in his list. All right, basically all sorts of fun extension options and cool things. Pack had a really good, solid idea with playing this, but it definitely goes to show that a lot of players were keeping an eye on this week and going, oh crap, maybe I should pick up ParallelExceeds. It's really amazing to see that, you know, just seeing Praying Kids do well, everybody kind of lost their mind and started aiming to pick up these cards. Number 10 this week was ParallelExceed. Next up was Imperial Power, and I swear, I've been keeping an eye on Power and the Jester for the set, all right? I know out there that there's got to be a way. When you have a rescue frickin' rabbit effect and the whole Joker's Night being able to free special summon itself and extend back, there's something out there right now that somebody knows, or players are just keeping an eye on this as very generic warrior support. I'm not sure right now in the grand scheme of things what's going on too crazy with this, but trust me out there, there's a reason why you're seeing this card moving around that $9, $10 mark very consistently. All right, now do keep in mind that people might just be moving to pick up playsets, but trust me when I say this, that there's something really interesting out there with this. And speaking of, guys, Tip Top Hobby Shop, if you guys use code IMCO40 over here, you will get the chance to save on many of the exciting pre-sale deals that they have, actually. I think one of the ones to go for is the 8 decks for the Cyber Style here. Picking these up, having a long-term pickup on this is not bad. Same thing here with Burst of Destiny boxes. All right, code IMCO40 will help you save on your purchases over here. All right, so super easy stuff. All right, link will be down below for you guys. All right, so there's that. Now, we also had, for whatever reason this week as well, Solemn Strike here. All right, so Solemn Strike was actually big for the YCS, all right? A lot of the Tri-Brigade list were, in fact, actually playing this. We've basically been noticing a lot of the Tri-Brigade list have been doing more of the control variant style things, which does make sense, actually. Revolt backed with, like, Solemn cards is really freaking powerful. A lot of players would be surprised, all right? You basically are able to play a control style deck and kind of even out some of your more aggressive or troublesome matchups because you get the chance to play frickin' Solemn Strike in your deck, all right? It's literally frickin' value the system, all right? So, yeah, it would make sense for Solemn Strike to be pushing up this week simply because last week's top decks, all right? It is the new hot tech choice, quite honestly, all right? All right, so FZero here. This is kind of interesting, actually. So here's the thing, all right? So another week, all right, another set of tournament results, but once again, we haven't seen anybody trying to play FZero, all right? It's dropped a few dollars in the last week, but it's still hanging around the $15 mark, and then its new price range suddenly seems approachable to players who don't want to spend $20 on it. But here's the thing, all right? A lot of the future OCG decks that we're going to be seeing here in the near future are going to want to play this. All right, trust me, I've seen the water deck ending on, what is it, the new level, or the new number 3. You end on this. A lot of the cool combo decks out there that can use Daigusto Emerald and abuse and create these really ridiculous boards do make this, all right? Phantom frickin' Knights are making this. It might not be a top meta contender at the moment, but it makes sense because of what is coming down the future pipeline here. Players are really taking to this data and going, oh crap, maybe I should get an FZero. I mean, granted, the card's not really like $20 worthy at the moment, but it's just going to take one cool combo somewhere down the line, somebody's going to go, oh, I should have bought that. So keep an eye on this, all right? They have lowered in price and they're still going, but this is going to be one of those cards that I would keep an eye on, all right? You guys know how the market works with these things. Oh, this one should be no surprise to anybody here. So we have new live twin support on the frickin' horizon, all right? Do you guys see the link for out there? I see the link for. Burst is going to be delivering to us one of the best headline monsters for live twins. All right, players are taking advantage of that right now. We have seen for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, the live twin CRs jetting up right now. All right, see, Gishi's to kill Frost here, pushing up. It makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. All right, players are looking at this stuff and they're going, oh crap, maybe I should pick this up. All right, and I think that going forward, the live twin stuff is really fun. All right, will it be super competitive? Probably not. Maybe tier 2, I would say. But hey, man, getting that draw power off the Kishi kill stuff, getting the interruption, breaking down the Link monster, it's all really good. Ash Blossom at number 5, guys. I don't even need to say anything about this. This card, it's not hugging me. This card has been $20 for so long. It is the modern staple. You need literally 3 of this to pretty much play everything in the game. Once you acquire 3 of these, you're basically good to go and play everything that you want. Whether or not side, main deck, extra, I can't play it in the extra deck, side, main, like whatever choice you're deciding to play in the modern era of Yu-Gi-Oh!, you're going to need this, all right? So consistent staples do end up being these high price points here. So yeah, that's just one of the things of the market, all right? Like consistent staples doing what they do best. Now, this next one, I swear me and John have been talking about this like it's its job. It's kind of subtle, but lots of new cards are coming that either make tokens or use tokens to make plays. Is that you, Sword Soul? Sword Soul, Oni-chan? Sword Soul? What's that? Sword Soul? Oh, the next best deck? Well, the OCG has been proving to us that this stupid good card right here makes a very good side deck card against Sword Soul. Isn't it really cool when you can just basically jam your opponent out of playing the game? This is going to be one of those very, very futuristic cards that you're going to want to pick up. And at least now we have the knowledge 2-3 months in advance for what you're going to want to pick up. So does it make sense? Absolutely it does. All right. We've been talking about you're going to want 1 or 2 of these, maybe a playset of these in the near future. And it looks like it is moving on the market. Number 3 here. I crap you not here. All right. Yes, Raigeki was back in the top 10 for reasons I'm not totally sure I understand. Raw monster destruction largely fallen out of fashion as Yu-Gi-Oh! Gravitated more towards monster effects for board boost. But the original board wipe has back with the original catches was featured in Joshua Jones' top 8 virtual world list, though I'd be hard-pressed to say that's why the demand spiked. Raigeki, of frickin' all things, is in number 3 spots this weekend. Actually, for months, maybe somebody just wanted to buy out all the copies of this. I don't know, but that's interesting. Number freaking 2. Anybody surprised about this? Like I just said, talking about freaking the other support card from this set, everybody's aiming to pick these up. Man, the Warrior package out here is, I don't know. All right, I know somebody knows something out here. That's why all these are moving, all right? It's whether or not it's in the current metagame or not, but man, oh man. Considering the fact that these keep moving at the volume that they're moving, at the ferocity that they're moving, definitely keep an eye on these, man. All right? I'm just saying, somebody knows something about Joker's Night. All right? It's interesting. And then the number 1 spot, once again here, is Effect Veiler. Anybody else surprised about that? It's the same thing that we talked about with Ash Blossom, all right? You see these modern staples, things that you need to play certain decks, and now that it's back in the format, it's $1 common. If that card's also got like 30 printings anyway. But considering now it stops so much in the modern format, but We also saw big demand for Gamma, all right, and Nightmare Phoenix came in. What? And immediately competitive Joker Straight was number 12 this week. And Magician Navigation ended up at 14, and Orgoth the Frickin' Relentless ended up at 15th. Who's buying out Orgoth the Relentless? Why? The market is... Yes, Orgoth the Relentless. The most Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing I've seen all week. I agree with you. Why Orgoth? Guys, what do you think? Please leave a comment down below. Guys, check out Tip Top Hobby Shop. Use code IMCO40 and save on your purchase. And that's all I have for this video, guys. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day. Peace out, guys. Have a good one. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCo40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCO40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out MCOgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.